I'm Alan Petit, and I'm here today to talk to you about the features and benefits of the brand new Spartan Intimidator FRX. So we'll start at the front of the vehicle. You'll notice this really heavy-duty, integrated steel bumper. In addition to that, you'll notice that there's a 2-inch receiver up here, and that is welded into the frame, so you know it's going to be structurally sound. And it pairs very nicely with the second 2-inch receiver that's on the back of the machine that is also welded into the frame. So this wheel is an aluminum wheel that we had made specifically for this vehicle, paired up with a Kenda cleaver, which is an 8-ply steel belted radial, which is the exact same tire that they offer for their mid-size and full-size trucks, just shrunk down to be a UTV size tire. So with that wheel and tire combination, we have a set of Willwood brakes on here, and that's a premium brake and brake caliper, and something that isn't normally seen in the power sports industry. Those brakes are mounted up to a cast A-arm, which is going to give you a lot of strength, a lot of durability, and it's going to last for the life of this vehicle. So as we continue on in the vehicle, the next thing I want to talk about is these half doors. So these are a standard feature on all FRXs. The lines that start all the way at the front of the vehicle follow back on this door and then all the way back to this rear panel. So as we come inside of the vehicle, there's some really unique features on this machine that I think set it apart from everybody else. The power steering on this and how we have it tuned feels like you're driving a truck. It's really smooth and you don't have to fight it. So if you're out using this all day on the farm, you're not going to get tired from having to wrestle it around and driving. Also, the turning radius on this is best in class. It comes standard with blinkers, so you're going to have that right from the factory. It's also got really nice LED driving lights and regular lights. In addition to that, we have hazards, so if you have to park somewhere where there may be traffic and you need to be seen, you can flip those hazards on. Another thing that is very much a Spartan brand identity is the seats. And I can tell you that these seats are very comfortable. These seats have really great bolstering, really great comfort, and they have a very similar and familiar style that you're used to seeing from all of our other Spartan products. There's a lockable glove box, a lot of little cubby holes and spaces to keep things. So this roof comes standard with this vehicle. And it's not just a roof. We even have weather stripping and foam going along the top here. It's really gonna help keep the elements out, especially if you put a full cab on this machine. We have a horn that comes standard. We have a 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive switch, locking front and rear differentials, which is really great. And then another thing that I think is maybe the coolest thing about the inside here is we have cruise control standard on this. I don't know many other or any other vehicles on the market in this space that have cruise control. So you're able to set your speed that you want to go at, and it's going to use your ground speed, not the engine RPM, to hold you steady. So as you change terrain, your engine RPM will go up or down in order to keep you at that speed, and you're able to click the button here and change it in increments of 1 mile per hour. As we move to the rear of this machine, I want to talk about the cargo bed. It's got a 1,250 pound capacity on the 2-seat and a 1,000 pound capacity on the 4-seat. It's a steel bed. It's got a automotive style bed lining on it. Another thing that I really like about this bed is the angle that it tips up to. It gives you plenty of room to be able to do your preventative maintenance. All the preventative maintenance you can do toolless. If you need to check your oil, your air filter, your coolant, your fuses, anything. So underneath that bed, we have our inline-4 1000cc engine. And one thing that I think is really great about this machine is the entire engine is behind the firewall. And something that's really gonna help with is your cab heat. And one of the most amazing things about it is it's rated at 83 decibels. So you can have a conversation without having to yell or even really raise your voice inside the cab, whether it's an open cab or one of our accessory enclosed cabs. So getting that power from that inline-4 engine to the differentials is a CVT or continuously variable transmission. And what we've come up with is one of the smoothest transmissions in a UTV that I've personally ever driven. From there, we're gonna talk about the rear suspension of this machine. It's got cast A-arms, which, like the front, are gonna be very durable, very reliable. The last thing I wanna talk about is the second 2-inch receiver that's also welded into the frame, just like the front one. And that's what gives us that 2,500 pounds of towing capacity with both the 2-door and the 4-door machine. Thanks for checking out this Spartan Intimidator FRX. You can find out more information and find your local dealer at joinspartannation.com.